Good morning. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of September, 2024, and the time now is 42 minutes past 9 a.m. This is a message to Andrew Golota, the boxer who was born the 5th of January, 1968. Hello, mate. Mr. Golota. I want to tell you, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you now. I think you're Polish, innit? You're from Poland. I'm not scared of you. In a boxing ring. In a boxing ring. No, I'm not scared of you in a boxing ring. Boxing. Because I noticed in today's world, I'm in England, but I noticed in today's world, it's double Dutch, innit? I'm speaking English, but maybe I'm speaking double Dutch. Or mumbo jumbo. Am I speaking mumbo jumbo? Or is it English? Mumbo jumbo. Okay, if it's mumbo jumbo, I'll spell boxing then. B-O-X-I-N-G. If it's mumbo jumbo, I think I'm speaking English, but they could say it's mumbo jumbo or it's double Dutch. So I'll spell it again. Boxing. B for Bravo, O for Oscar, X for X-ray, I for India, N for November, G for golf. That sport, yeah, the one that we like, boxing. Boxing with the gloves, with the hand wraps and the gloves, and the skipping rope and the speed ball, the medicine ball, the boxing ring, you know what I mean? We do road work, we have trainers, managers, that sport, boxing. Do you understand? Boxing. In terms of boxing, I'm not scared of you. So what I'm saying to you is, I think you're 1 year older than me, which is neither here nor there. It makes no fucking difference. I'm in England. You know that place in Europe. You got Germany, France, Norway, Spain. That country, England. I'm there at the moment. What am I doing there? Fuck. I'll tell you the truth. I'm here, innit? It's my grandmother. She came here, innit? She wanted a better life. She wanted a better life. She wanted a better life, you know? She's from Jamaica, but she wanted a better life. So, anyway, changing the subject. Changing the subject. I haven't seen none of your fights. No. I don't know whether ringside, my guys, my suppliers, they have your fights on their DVDs. They supply DVDs. You know, DVDs, you know, the round disc. The round disc, they supply DVDs, box sets. They have a lot of fights, a lot of fighters, a lot of fights of the fighters. Lennox Lewis and David Haye and all the, you know them ones. David Haye, Anthony Joshua, they have all the main ones, I mean. But I don't know if they have yours. Because I'm not trying to be funny, but in this country, like in England, like you know where I am at the moment, in England, yeah, these people, they discriminate between who they want to supply and who they don't want to supply. Yeah. So if you say to them, Fireman Jim Flynn, you know the American fighter in the 19th century, he was born in the 19th century, him, they won't have him. They won't have Fireman Jim Flynn. Or if you say Tommy Burns, you know the American champion, you know, in the United States, Tommy, you know, remember Tommy Burns? Tommy. They won't have him. You know, Noah Brusso. They won't have Noah Brusso. You know the British, they won't have him now. They won't have Noah Brusso. Maybe they've got him. Maybe they have those fights, but they're not releasing it to the public. I don't know why that is. Because sometimes you put for sometimes I think you try to build you try to build this story in your mind or in reality, and you know it's not really true. So you say, okay, but if I know it's not really true, I'm not going to let others see what the truth is. You understand? So they say, I have this truth in my mind of how I think the boxing history is. Do you understand? So they say, I ain't going to let others see the truth. They're going to let others see the truth. You see what I mean? They're not going to let others see the truth of the boxing. The boxers like me, the Bull of Lewisham, I can't see the truth. So I'm living a lie. So I don't know what, when I'm talking about boxing and fighting, I'm only talking 50%. Yeah, today, 2024. So I'm only talking half. They won't release the Tommy Burns fights. You know, the American Tommy Burns. They won't release these fights. Or John L. Sullivan. I've never seen none of these fights. You know, John L. Not one of these fights have I seen from start to finish. They won't release it. Now, I'm not saying they won't release it like they won't release it, literally, but I'm saying I haven't. Obviously, if I could have access to those fights, I would have purchased them. They would have been the first fights I would have watched since I started my boxing career. Yeah. All them fights, John L. Sullivan, Jake Corraine, you know, what's the other one? Gentleman Jim Corbett, you know, all of those. Maybe they've got them in a vault somewhere, you know, a big vault. They've got them in all those fights in the vault, and they say, okay, maybe in another 200 years we're going to give the public access to those fights, but they're not doing it now. I'm not saying literally. They haven't told me that. It hasn't been in a newspaper, or haven't read it in the internet or a book. But I'm just saying. I'm just speculating, like in my theory. I've tried to get access to those fights. I've searched the internet so many times. Can't find them. Nah. Not one of those fights. Remember Joe Gans? Can't find a Joe Gans fight. Not one Joe Gans fight. And he had loads of fights. Can't find not one of his fights. Not one of Joe Gans. Can you believe that? Can't find not one of them guys' fights. Not one. So you see what's going on, what they're doing. You understand? Anyway, it's no biggie. It's all fucking shit anyway. Because they can't even fight. I bet their fights are shit anyway. I bet they can't even fight. They're hiding their fights. They're trying to keep this dream going. I bet they're all shit fighters. I bet they can't even fight. But they're trying to build up the story in their head. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to build this shit. I bet they can't even fight. I bet they're an idiot. I bet they're all fucking yeller. I bet they're all yeller. I bet they're all idiot. I bet they're all yeller. I bet they're all yeller. They can't even fight. That's why they're hiding the fight. That's why they're hiding the fights away. Anyway. Mr. Golota. Respect due. I heard about your name. I mean, when I was probably 13, 14, 15, I think you were fighting way back then. 13, 15. In my teenager, when I was a teenager, I heard about Andrew Golota. I didn't see none of your fights though. No, not one. Fight. I think I may have seen a clip, or it may have been on TV. I've seen you fighting. Did you fight a championship fight? Let me check it out. Did you fight a championship fight? Hold on. You may have fought a championship. Yeah, you fought for the year. You challenged 4 times for a heavyweight world title. So I might have seen your title fights. I think I saw one of them, a clip. You're quite big, innit? You're like Evander Holyfield, them kind of big guys, isn't it? You're kind of like a giant, isn't it? I would have knocked you down though. Still, I would have finished you, even at my weight now. See the weight I am now. I would have dropped you quick. Dropped you quick, mate. Dropped you quick. I'm talking boxing. Fucking hell. Spell it again. B for Bravo. O for Oscar. X for X-ray. Boxing. X for X-ray. I for India. N for November. And G for golf. Boxing, that sport that we do in Cuba, Brazil, Jamaica, around the world. Boxing, that sport, boxing. It's about boxing. So in that sport, boxing, in terms of boxing, I'm not scared of you in boxing. No, I'm not scared of you in boxing, no. In boxing. So anyway, I would have finished you quick, round 2, even at my weight. I only have to put on no weight. Yeah. From what I'm seeing, and is that the case? They don't release the fights and these guys are yellow and the skin and the cowards, that's how they're operating, then I'm top dog. I'm numero uno. I'm not saying that I am. It's my theory. If that's from what I'm seeing, what I'm gathering, that's going on, then I'm numero uno. I must have the right kind of temperament, the approach. I've got it fucking all. Jesus Christ, I'm like the Don Machiavelli. I'm like the king of boxing. Then I must be the numero uno. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Well done. Yeah, I must be the bitch of the boxing. I must be Chris. They're all scared. They're yellow. They're scared, innit? Jesus Christ. They're scared to fight. Anyway, I always do work hard, you know, Mr. Golota. I work hard. It's like when I buy Roughneck, my patch. I got a little patch called Roughneck. When I get down there, I'm doing my neck exercises, my breathing exercises, my hand exercises. I'm doing my side to side, boom, boom, boom. I'm just down there. I'm going training later on, 1 o'clock today, in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Going training. You know what I'm saying? I think these people, between me and you, Mr. Golota, they've got no will to live, innit? With them, it's like life is just like a. With them, they got no drive, innit? You know what I'm saying? They got no. They're playing this in like a sub story. My mum and she was a dinner lady, and they're playing a sub story, you know, like the violin. Like they want us to cry, you know, over them. Innit? You know the sub story. I was fat as a child. I put on weight. My girlfriend left me. You know the sub story. They want us to cry for them, innit? Like only they have heartache. You know what I'm saying? Like only they have had depression and downtimes in their life. That's how they walk about the place, innit? Now they go, like we must cry for them, innit? Like, don't cry for me, Argentina. You know that song? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get it. They think it's easy for everything. They think like it's easy for us. They don't understand. And then they're saying to their God, oh, don't cry for me, Argentina. Fucking hell, innit? You had people like 30 years ago in Africa, people starving to death. Can you imagine that? Flies in their eyes and pot belly, little children, pot belly, and their malnutrition, and they show those images on TV. You think, fucking hell, that is real kind of hunger. Look at how these guys living. All got cars. The streets are clean. Look, the streets are clean. They all got flats and houses, but they're walking about the place crying. Anyway, getting back to the boxing. Now. So I would have finished you, mate, Golota. I said I've got a picture of you on my internet. You look a decent enough chap. Yeah. It's no biggie. Yeah. The harder they come, the harder they fall. Have you heard that saying? Joe Lewis. It's true. The harder they come, the harder they fall. You look hard, but you'll fall though. I'll drop you at round 2. Okay, round 4. No, say round 5. I'll give you a break. I'll give you a squeeze. I'll carry you. Carry you where? I'll carry you to Sainsbury's and back again. I'll carry you to round 5 and then I'll drop you. I mean, crack you in the neck and once see your ribs on the left side. I'm talking boxing. Boxing. I'll spell it twice because in this world, Golota, we got some crazies. People, and we speak English and they say you're speaking double Dutch and you're speaking mumbo jumbo, but I think I'm speaking English. It's English, I'm speaking in it. Let me spell it again. BOXING. That spells boxing. Spell it one more time. I have to spell it because these people, whoever they are, let's spell it again. BOXING. Boxing, that sport. Muhammad Ali, yeah, that sport. Boxing. So in terms of boxing, I'll drop you. I'll drop you round 2. 1-2 punch. Hook, body shot. Finish it, then drop. Now, you probably achieved fame, success, financial success. It's no biggie. No biggie. You aren't my favorite boxer. I think my favorite white boxer would have to be my favorite white boxer. My favorite white boxer would have to be probably Barry McGuigan. Barry McGuigan, yeah. Although I've never seen him fight. See what I'm saying? It's strange, isn't it? I said he's my favorite boxer, but I've not seen none of his fights. Can you believe that? I don't know what the fuck is going on, saying. I'm laughing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Strange, isn't it? To think that you got animals in the jungle, you know the lions, they fight, don't they? You know lions fight. They say they fight over the females. But I don't think they just fight over the females. I think they fight to fight. And they also fight for territory and to be dominant. They don't just fight for the females. I think whoever, you know these naturalists on TV, they tell us they're fighting for the females. That's not true. That's not entirely true. They're not fighting for the females. No. They're fighting for territorial dominance. They want to be able to stroll up there and round there with dominance without any interference. That's what they're fighting for. To be the king of the patch, king of the neighborhood or whatever. They want to be able to roam there and roam down there without any kind of interference. That's what lions do. That's why they're fighting for dominance of the land. So lions fight. I don't know whether lions fight to the death. I don't know if lions fight to the death. I haven't seen that one yet. If lions are going to kill another lion, I haven't seen that. If lions fight, I haven't seen if lions fight to the death. No. I haven't seen if lions fight to the death. I don't know if the lion is going to fight another lion to kill the lion to the death. I haven't seen that. No, never seen that. But they say but they showed lions fighting. Lions fight for dominance and territory and to be the dominant male. Now, what I'm trying to say is, I've never seen none of Barry McGuigan's fights, no, but I rate him. I've never seen, hold on, start again. I've never seen none of Barry McGuigan's fights, but he's probably my favourite white fighter. Barry McGuigan, how's it go? So, Golota, I've got to go. It's been a Golota shit. I said to him, it's been a Golota shit. It's been like a lot of shit. My name is the Bull of Lewisham and the Matador. Let me pause a second. The Matador, the Bull of Lewisham, numero uno. You take care.